Okay, I am finishing the rest of this coffee, laptop, purse. This is my little, this is the journal that I've been using. I thought that it could just be like, oh, this is a name tag that I took from Keith. I thought it was just gonna be like a purse journal, and it turned into an everyday journal. My phone, got my book, Conversations with God, book 2, and then I got some yummy trail mix, water. All right, let's hit the road. I'm gonna have to eventually get this mirror on the wall in the right place, but yeah, this is the outfit. Oversized shorts, a really cool shirt about fur. I'll show you in a sec. But hey, Timber. I just like this purse. I'm trying to. I got it a long time ago. I haven't really been using it. What I like about it is its magnet enclosure, so I feel like I can get into it really quickly. And then these are the sunglasses that I'm stealing from Keith. But I'm gonna go out into the sun, and we're gonna go to the library. Let's check it out. I haven't vlogged and driven in a very long time, so I don't know how this is gonna work out, but when I hit the gas, it might not. So I'm at a red light right now, just thinking about my library experience, and grateful that I got out of the house and drove to the library, and I'm doing my like carbon footprint calculation in my head about whether or not it's worth it for me to drive 5 miles to the library. But I felt very productive, and it was very quiet there, and no one was around me, and no one was really walking around. Okay. So that's what I'm thinking right now, is that I want to, I just saw 4 3s on this license plate in front of me. That was the other part, is that I'm feeling good. I keep on seeing aligning numbers on my computer when I was looking into an opportunity, so I think that's all I really wanted to share, since this car vlogging isn't necessarily working. So bye-bye! Curry and Japan droids. I listened to Phoebe Bridgers and Jimmy World while I watered the plants, and Phoebe Bridgers is so good. I was listening to Punisher, and that album is just, anyway, there's just certain songs, certain lyrics, makes me cry. And as I was like starting to cry, I was like, why am I feeling so sad? I was like trying to unpack why I was feeling sad, and then I was like, I need to like not work so hard on unpacking this. Just as a book I just recently finished reading is advising me just to let it be. I was like, that's very Beatles sounding. And then I was like, have you had enough water today? No, I've been just drinking coffee, really. So I've been drinking bubble water. Like, it used to just be an afternoon thing, and I was like, if I want bubble water, I want bubble water. It makes me drink water more. So as I was crying and trying to figure it out, and then not trying to figure it out anymore, But on Jimmy Eat World, it changed the vibe a little bit to like try and like lift my spirits, and then like one of the saddest Jimmy Eat World songs plays at the end of that side of the A side of the vinyl, and it's the one about angels leading you in, and then I realized why I'm sad. I mean, I feel like grief can come at any moment, and so I'm grateful for my at-home time to just let myself feel feelings. And I mentioned a blog post in my previous vlog, and basically that blog post is kind of giving like some context to me not losing, but 3 loved ones have transitioned in my life in the period of a year within ish the last year. So so I was just, I think, thinking about them quite a bit, and I mean, over time, like since my time at Mead's Green Door Cafe, I've met more people who resonate with spirituality, and so the spirit world, I feel like, is very close. Not I feel like, I inherently know in my like intuition and feelings that the spirit world is not that far from us. I also read the book Talking to Heaven, which is a medium's experience with talking to people who have transitioned. So I know they're not far from me, and so that gives me peace of mind. But my grandma passed away last summer, and sometimes when I'm sad, I just think about how I wish I could just call her on the phone like I used to all the time. So I know that our conversations are different now, but I don't know, I just have some of her things around the house, so I was watering the plants and just missing her. I didn't understand my tarot card this morning, and then it all started to make sense. That was my other one, just so you know. Okay, hello. Another reason why I think that this is all coming up right now is because of the film that I watched last night, Tick Tick Boom. He is experiencing, it's set in a time period, the time period where HIV was becoming more and more widespread, and a lot of young people were transitioning, and just reminds me of current times with COVID. And so that's, I think, another part of it too. The other 2 deaths were COVID related. So I just want more people to have realizations of what's happening. I think that when you are not experiencing death or the negative sides of COVID, then you can just disassociate. So I guess there's some sadness attached to that too, where I'm not disassociating, and so just kind of hits the feelings. I made some rice for myself in the cooker, and I'm gonna reheat some curry that we made in the slow cooker over the weekend, and block timber. I just, here's a self-care tip. I mentioned these quite a bit in the podcast that I have. I don't know if, but yeah, no, definitely. Podcast has definitely been mentioned here. But yeah, it's actually gonna come back, and it's going to be a solo podcast. But yeah, that's another whole other story. The point is I was talking about audio notes quite a bit on the podcast, and audio notes are where I leave audio messages on my phone, and I've been doing it for a few years now, and when I speak something out, it makes me feel a lot better. There doesn't necessarily have to be a person receiving what I have to say. You can feel better if you just write it out, speak it out. I mean, even videoing is cathartic for me too. So I was doing an audio note and I told myself that I just need to start. I really didn't feel like watering the plants. It just takes that like second for me to start to enjoy the process. It's just kind of a longer process, so then I have a lot of resistance to it. So it's like, just start, get momentum, and that's all I needed to like remind myself, is just momentum of just like, we can do this, we can do this. So I am feeling better than when I was eating my toast. Felt good to like release and, you know, get that momentum started. So we can eat food, water, timber needs to be taken out, and I just think I just need to be productive on my computer for a little bit. Putting on Explosions in the Sky. It has a special place in my heart because I did a short film with this song as the song in college. But I just got my curry reheated and my rice ready to go, and I just wanted to listen to some music without any lyrics because I'm gonna do some reading. I am behind on my Simple Abundance book. These are daily entries, and I don't know how far behind I am. I haven't been very present with myself. And then I'm also reading Reason for Hope by Jane Goodall. This is about her life. And, the second part of the title is A Spiritual Journey. So right now she's kind of like telling us about her life, like living through the war, and she just got to Africa recently in her 20s. So it's very interesting to read. I watched her documentary on, I think, Disney Plus, and she's a very inspiring woman. I think I got this book at a free library in East Austin, so excited. I've been enjoying it and want to get further into it. I'm only like 47 pages in, so reading and eating. Are you having a good time, little boy? Are you having a good time?
Yeah. This flower is called Pope John Paul II. These white ones, and they smell really nice too.
Oh, baby boy, baby boy.
So we just repotted this plant, and I've been cleaning its leaves. I was going to have a little sit-down chat when I was cleaning the leaves on the plant, and so I was like, I'll put the tripod down and then give you an update, but the lighting is terrible outside. It is a very cloudy day. And then the way that anyway, so here we are. And yeah, I just wanted to, when I was eating my lunch, Keith came home and we ate lunch, and we went to a record store, and then we went to, Keith is watching soccer right now. And then we went to a Goodwill and got some DVDs and got Clueless. And it was Clueless and Mean Girls double feature. So that's how we spent our evening. And then this morning we had a lot of energy and motivation to start working on cleaning up our garage. We want to make a workout space in there. So we've been doing that, and then we went to a nursery. Come on! And now we're in plant mode, so just been doing that. I'm gonna have some mushroom tea right now while I continue to clean the leaves, and we're doing some repotting. So I'll show you, I was like, should have showed in progress of the garage because it looked kind of messy and now it looks a lot better. Should have done progress on our planting, and maybe I will. So hello, welcome to Saturday. Oh, and my shirt says I have enough plants, said no one ever. My tea, and then we're gonna do some repotting. So this beauty is just thriving, so we're gonna give it a bigger pot. This is from Keith's parents' amazing pot. And then this one is growing out too. It's a cute pot too, so a cute pot into a cute pot. And speaking of cute pots, this one's from Plant Party, but this plant is definitely outgrowing it, so here we are. So we transferred this tomato plant into a bigger pot, and then here's the after for everyone. So these were the original, and then this guy was just in a massive pot, just kind of dying. So we're gonna bring that one back to life. More space, more space, more space. Looking good.